Everything for me, for me. Baby, it's the everything for me, for me. 'Cause baby, it's the everything for me, for me.
If nobody told you as of yet today, I love you. If nobody told you as of yet today, I am proud of you. You're going to continue to achieve anything you set out to do. You understand me? Also, chosen ones, as you already know, I only want you to take what resonates and leave the rest behind. I don't want you trying to force certain scenarios for you. If you don't get your confirmation through me, I guarantee you won't get it through somebody else, all right? So be patient with the process. Also, hey babies, also chosen ones. As you already know, my voice is too raspy to be whispering, okay? So this is about the time that you probably want to go ahead and hit that volume. Now, before we get started, as always, I want to thank you so much in advance for all your love, like, share, subscribes, your gifts, kind words, not only to myself, but each other too. I appreciate you because I don't always get the pause in the middle of my message to relay that to you. So thank you so much. Also, for those of you who have to pop in and out, I understand completely. I'll make sure that I post this on my YouTube as well, all right? So the link's in my bio. Click down to YouTube/replays, and I promise you I'll have that on here at the end of the day, okay? Now, chosen ones. There's a few messages that I am getting called to make sure that I relate to you based upon something that you're currently going through, as well as what's about to be presented to you, okay? So, chosen ones, when I tell you that you are stepping into your season, or you have entered your season, it ain't even you stepping into. You already entered the room, but you may not have realized that, chosen ones. See, you're in the middle of your manifestations, and that could look a few ways, right? One, chosen ones, at this point in time, there's certain things that are happening now, and I'll explain it to you. So at this point in time, there's their past individuals. We're going to get their asses up out of the way, okay? So there's certain individuals that you were previously connected to, not just romantically. These were fraudulent friends. These were fake people that you were connected to, family that were speaking spells or down on you. These are people that secretly seen themselves in a competition with you, so on and so forth, right? So there's people that you were previously connected to that when they seen you, they didn't see your value. These are people that when they met you, you may not have been financially secure. You may not have been physically dressed how you wanted to at that time. You could have been in your work clothes in a sense, chosen ones. Now, when I say that, it's because you have to realize that as chosen ones, we came here with a job to do. There's a position that we have to play. So we're not always going to look appeasing to certain individuals. We're not always, this is like a construction worker. They're not going to be wearing their Sunday's best when they out there in the trenches, when they out there in the dirt, right? As far as you, if you're gardening, you're not going to put on your newest attire to go do that, correct? So you have to realize, chosen ones, that certain individuals thought that what they were seeing was what they were getting. So they looked at you, you wasn't so flashy. They looked at you and you ain't had finances to be wasting. You were investing in things that God told you to do because he told you in due time to be patient. Things were going to get presented. So you started investing in you. One, you did the biggest thing that you were supposed to do, and that was heal yourself from childhood traumas that you went through. So you start taking a look at inside of yourself, right? As well as you started to take accountability for times that you self-sabotage yourself as well. So you started to unlearn all of those ways that people projected upon you, and you started to realize that you have a different blueprint than these individuals, that it's not a one-size-fit-all, right? So again, chosen ones, some of you have sat there and started to heal you based upon your childhood experiences. Some of you have started to heal you from certain things that occurred in your adult life as well, right? So that's people letting you down. That's people that talk down upon you. That's people attacking you. That's people using you, whatever the case may be. You took a look inside of yourself and you realized it was something that you needed to change, right? And I say that, chosen ones, because there are certain individuals that you were attracted based upon the projections that was placed upon you, but also because you didn't truly know your value. You were settling for certain things that they were doing, right? So at this point in time, you had to learn your value. You had to relearn you. You had to think about what made sense pertaining to you. And I'm proud of you, okay? Because it wasn't an easy process. Some of you are still purging out certain negativity and nonsense, and I'm proud of you. Keep going, okay? Now, with this being said, chosen ones, there's certain individuals that when you encounter them again, they didn't see your value. I always compare this to think about a collector's item. So this would be those Barbies back in the day that were collector items, right? This would be those Tonka trucks in the back of the day, that were collector's items. People used to collect trolls back in the day, so on and so forth, right? I'm a 90s baby, so that's what we did. Now, at that point in time, chosen ones, people didn't realize that those things had value to them. So I say this because some people that you cross paths with, is similar to you giving a collector's item, a collector's toy to a child. They're going to be upset because at that point in time, they don't see its value. They may see that you bought them something that they can't play with. You bought them something that they can't do what they wanted to do with it, right? It was something that had to sit for a moment because with time, it actually gained value. So there's certain individuals that you encounter, chosen ones, that again, you were in the middle of working. You were breaking free certain lineages from cycles that they were connected to. You were sitting there healing yourself so that you healed your children, so that they wouldn't have to go through what you went through. You sat there and did certain work that needed to be done. When they looked at you, they seen you in uniform. So they had certain things to say. So again, chosen ones, this would be equivalent to you walking in the store and you seeing somebody muddy. You seeing somebody all dirty, whatever the case may be. See, somebody could turn, there's some people that would turn up their nose like, so-and-so's dirty, so-and-so, whatever the case may be, right? But then there's others where we look at them and we see their value. Baby, you just got off of work. You just put that work in. You're somebody who, it doesn't matter what position that you play. You could be at, as far as a fast food. You can do construction. You could be somebody who's a musician, whatever the case may be. But chosen ones, the right people are going to look at you and see your value. You understand? They're not going to assume that your value is based upon what they see physically or initially pertaining to you, right? If you do encounter what you have, encounter people who do not have the ability to see your vision. So these are people who do not have certain prescription glasses in a sense, right? So these are people whose eyesight is bad. Now, even with prescription glasses, think about this. You were trying to view you based upon other people's view, right? So if in this case, if we talk about prescription glasses, that would be like you wearing somebody's glasses that are messed up. You're not going to see certain things clearly. You're going to end up running into things, right? You're going to have a headache. It's going to be draining towards you, whatever the case may be. So there's certain people, chosen ones, that you were trying to mold yourself into something that they would see value in. You were trying to mold yourself or see yourself like they were seeing you the whole time. You don't have the same vision as them. There's some of you that was trying to describe or beg these people to see certain things that you were seeing, and they chose not to. But again, chosen ones, they wasn't supposed to. They wasn't equipped to, right? So there's certain karmics that you encountered, again, they didn't see your value. They chose other people over you. So they could have chose this person because they financially looked more abundant than you. Not realizing that that person's abundance was going to be short-lived. Not realizing that that person didn't have the ability to build their finances. It was something that was handed to them instead. See, chosen ones, when I tell you that you are gods and goddesses, see, don't get it twisted. You're not the God, but you a God because he put a piece of him in you, right? So with that being said, God gave you the ability to create certain things for yourself as well. He gave you the ability to, how he said, power in the tongue, what you speak is what you seek, and that's what you start to see, right? There's some individuals that don't have that ability, chosen ones. They're just kings and queens. See, no disrespect to that title, but a king or a queen is somebody else that takes over somebody else's things, right? So they didn't truly work for it. Somebody else passed it on to them, right? So there's people that chose individuals over you, not realizing that those people are not what they appeared to be. They were a facade in a sense. So they could have looked at individuals again. People deterred them or distracted them from the path that they were supposed to be playing. So when they encountered you, they didn't even realize that they were going to... A beautiful red rabbit is right there, flew right here as I'm saying this, chosen one. I would flip the screen, but I ain't even going to do it. But That's somebody's confirmation, right? There's somebody, I say this chosen ones because, again, when they initially encountered you, they didn't see your value. They chose other people over you. You could have told them a vision that you had, a dream that you had, certain goals that you had. And because they didn't see that presented in front of them, they didn't believe that. So there's certain people that are logical thinkers. They got to see it to believe it. Whereas there's some of us that we see it before it even gets presented. We give you an option or the opportunity to make your own decision before it gets forced upon you, right? So when you encounter these individuals, God had you encounter them for a reason. Before they encountered you, chosen ones, they were praying for certain love. They were praying for certain light. They were praying for certain abundance to come through. There were certain individuals that was praying for a sign on the direction that they were supposed to be headed in, and they didn't even realize God equipped or wrapped all of those things that they were searching for inside of you. So when you met them, it was a time where they were at a job that they didn't like. They felt forced to stay there because they felt like that's how they were able to finance their life, not even realizing that you were the person who came and gave them certain ideas. You were here to steer them so that they can make their own decisions, that they can have peace, profit, and prosperity, that they wouldn't have to choose, right? So when they encountered you, chosen ones, you could have been the person that was encouraging to be the best that they can be. You told them the truth about certain jobs that they were in, certain things that they weren't seeing. You start telling them about certain family that they could have had around them. You basically showed them the truth about their surroundings. Some people did not want to see it, okay? So again, when you get presented, there's an option that's at hand. Either it's going to be them make the right decision in the divine path, or they're going to settle and stay in their karmic with that cycle, correct? So when you've encountered people, again, chosen ones, they didn't realize that you were the prayer for a lot of the things that they were asking for. They needed a sense of direction. You were there to guide them. They needed a ride, in a sense. You were there to drive them. They needed certain, somebody who had certain, you understand, an insider. You were that, but they looked over it because other people who couldn't see your worth told them that they shouldn't, right? So with this being said, there's a lot of people who made regrets. There's a lot of fake friends that befriended you just to betray you. They wanted to become you, and when they realized that they weren't equipped to do the same things as you, they wanted to work against you. They started to spread rumors about you. They started to do a magic towards you. They tried to down you. These people try to speak spells to keep other people from wanting to be around you. It does not work like that, okay? You stood in your power. Now, with me saying this, chosen ones, again, you're not here to persuade certain people to choose you. You're not here to sell yourself or try to encourage these people to know your value. If they don't see it, they're not equipped to. You have to go on about your business, okay? But hear me out. I say this, chosen ones, because right now, you could be looking at certain people around you and wondering who is for you. You could have potential partners that are about to get presented as well. Now, hear me out, okay? You have options that are coming. So you may initially, chosen ones, have an idea of the things that you want. So you could have went through your past cycles that you've experienced, realized you want a lover, you want a protector, you want a provider, you want somebody who can stand on their set, like as far as stand in their strength, that are not going to be easily persuaded to go in a different direction. You want somebody who's able to hold their composure, somebody who's not going to be reacting or responding to certain things. So what you're actually doing at this point in time, you're looking for individuals that are representatives of you. So I want you to look around to the people that are attempting to pursue you, people that you've encountered as well, and think, if you was to step away, would you send these people in to represent you? Would you send these people in to handle certain things for you, take over certain things for you? If not, chosen ones, they don't need to be around you, okay? And I say this because there's certain potential partnerships that are going to get presented. Chosen ones, you are not to rush into it. You are to sit back and pay attention. You allow these individuals to show you who they truly are, okay? So this is not you telling them everything that you want. This is not you telling them you like flowers, that you like your person to text you, you like your person to call you, you like affection, whatever the case may be. These individuals that are presenting themselves to you, you are to sit back and allow them to show who they are to you, okay? So with that being said, if you initially encounter somebody, chosen ones, and the first view of them, so the first preview, this is the first encounter of them, right? So people and situations that you choose are like previews on movies. You get a quick glimpse of what you're going to watch if you continue, right? So there's certain individuals right now, you allow them to show you where their hands lie. There's some people, chosen ones, that when you're not around, they're not going to be able to compose themselves. So that means that as soon as somebody gives them an opportunity to have sex with them, entertain them, tries to bribe them, they're going to go in that direction. You allow them to show you their truth. So this would be, again, chosen ones, somebody that initially showed interest in you, but then as soon as certain Jezebel spirits or these distractions that are sent, because some of them don't even realize that they're deliberately getting certain tests, right, that's coming in. So this is like this person getting the person of their dreams. They cross paths with you. You check off everything on their list that they was looking for. You're like their dream come true. But they're also going to have Jezebel spirits. They're also going to have people from their past try to project certain energy with them to take them off task, right? You have to know that your partner is going to stand solid. You don't need nobody that goes back and forth. You don't need somebody that's easily influenced. You don't need somebody who doesn't have faith within them, so they depend on other people. You don't want somebody who's going to settle for the position that they're in just because they feel like they're getting profit from it. You want somebody who's aligned in their purpose, in their path. You want somebody who has God within them, so you know that they're going to stand on everything that they say. See, some of you have encountered people who, again, initially they started off cool, but then you started to realize that these people weren't for you, but you try to persuade you that you should stay with them. Absolutely not. Pay attention. Right now, God is showing you people's truth, so you know who you're working with before all of this abundance comes towards you. See, there's some people, chosen ones, when they first encountered you, for some reason, they may have felt and didn't see your value. So again, this could have been as far as certain finances that you may or may not have. See, they looked at you and they felt like they knew that you had no value the whole time you had your wealth within. So this is them choosing certain people that were flashier, choosing certain people that this is like somebody choosing that person who's doing that money spread on their arm or flashing money in their picture and assuming that that person's really like that. Whole time, chosen ones, they look over you, not realizing that your finances, your wealth is hidden. So you're not somebody who has to show off what you got. You understand? You're not somebody who has to allow other people's opinion to drive you. You're somebody that knows your value, so you're not going to be out there showing your stuff off because you know your value. You're not going to be out here. It's equivalent to, you know how grannies will tuck you that $20 in your hand and say, don't tell nobody you got it from me. That's the energy that you had, chosen ones. You're somebody that you don't got to show it off what you got. You don't got to show it off at whether or not that's physically or financially. You got that, though. Your finances, your wealth could be on your card. That's in your soul. That's as far as your spirit. You're somebody that creates certain things. So this is why I say it's a difference between the king and the queen and the god and the goddess. A god and the goddess are going to create certain things for you. You understand? They're going to see what it is that you seek and they're going to speak it in fruition for you. We're creators. We're somebody that can turn nothing into something. As far as they'd rather chase after certain self-proclaimed kings and queens that other people had to provide them to that. They had to do some wild stuff in order to get that. All we had to do was be in our position. All we had to do was be in our purpose, and we're going to receive that. So I say this, chosen ones, because there's certain people who played themselves. They chose people who were doing black magic on them, and they're going to come up with a bunch of excuses on what made them do what they did towards you. Do not listen. So those people from the past who looked over your value and they're going to try to come back around. Now they're going to come with that, oh, you was right. They're going to try to apologize for the hurt that they caused in your life. Now they're going to act like they got it together. Okay, that's cool, but they didn't get it together for you. They are not your divine individual. See, you have to realize that there's no such thing as the right person at the wrong time, because the right person never would have wronged you. The right person would have got ready if that's a place that they wanted to go to. So even if you met them and they were not ready for a commitment, even if they were not ready for to play that position, they was going to start getting ready if that's the place that they want to go to. So that's equivalent to you not being dressed. You at home in your slippers. You at home in your socks. And your mother pulls up and say, do you want to go ahead and take that ride? You're either, even if you're not ready, what you going to do? Get on your shoes, hurry up and quickly get yourself together so that you can go too, correct? So do not listen to these people who say, oh, well, this person was doing black magic and that made them choose. Okay, that could be true. But those people was doing black magic on you and you still made the right decisions. You still didn't do dirt or grind to these individuals. There's some people, chosen ones, that they got that Jezebel spirit in them. They got that lustful energy in them. God's been telling them to stop drinking because when they drink, they don't make the right decision. God been telling them to not put their value in certain finances because as soon as this person that seems like they financially abundant or can put you in a position, what you gonna do? Go ahead and head in that direction. The whole time you don't realize it was a setup. You done failed your test. So now you done passed over the person who really was going to present certain things for you, the person who was going to be a protector and a provider for you, the person that was prayed up, so therefore you was going to stay up, but you chose not to go that route because of other people distracting you to turn you. So you had to find your wealth within, and I'm proud of you, chosen ones. So again, these people who chose other options over you, they're going to see the decision that they made was not the right decision. They're going to see that everything that they thought what it was not what it was being presented. They're going to start realizing. So this is like them choosing somebody over you for financial gain. Now hear me out, chosen one. So that person could have provided a fake opportunity to them that they could have had themselves, or the opportunity that got presented them for them wasn't even for them. It was to hold them back. So there's certain people who put money over certain values. Okay, well, you failed your test, because now you're going to attract the person who's going to look like they're financially abundant, but they really don't got it. You understand? So now you done sat there and selected that person over a person who could really spoke like things into your life, that truly would have did you right, who would have truly been a real representative for you. You sat there and selected another demonic or 3D type of individual over that person. So now you got karma and consequences that come in. Okay? So with me saying this, chosen ones, do not sit there and feel sad that they didn't choose you. Be glad, because when this abundance comes towards you, these people would have sat there and turned on you. They would have used you. They would have been around you while the finances came, and as soon as it dried up, they would have been gone again. So God is allowing certain things to happen intentionally so you can see the truth about these people before the abundance even comes in. So you could feel like they left and they're doing better than without you the whole time. That's a false facade, because they're about to see that everything that they thought was getting presented was fake. It was fraudulent. It wasn't real. So they chose that person who was flashing money in their pictures, right? Whole time they found out that was fake finances. That was fake money, right? So some of it could have been motion picture money. Now they didn't sat there and chose that person over you, and that person couldn't pay a bill that they wanted to. You understand? Or they chose this person thinking that they was financially abundant. Whole time they don't even realize what they had to do to get that, or what they're going to have to continue to do to maintain that. So they could have selected somebody who used their body to get what they want. Now guess what? Now you have to give your body to them as well in order for certain things to continue to sell, in a sense. You done sold yourself out when you ain't even have to do all of that. The person that got presented to you was going to help you build certain things or speak life into you, but you chose not to choose the divine. You allowed the devil to deter you. So now they're going to see, chosen ones. All right? So again, with this being said, there's certain people who made decisions. They didn't see your value when you got presented to them. They seen you as somebody that they couldn't play with, so they wanted to discard of you. Whole time there's somebody else that you're going to encounter, and the first time they look at you, they're going to see your value. The first time they look at you, they're going to know that you're husband and wife material. From the first time that they look at you, they're going to know that you're going to put you can achieve anything that you believe in, anything you put your mind to. So this was a test, but not a test for you. It was a test for these individuals to see if they really knew the value. So this is somebody saying that they know about money. Oh, they getting money, they money makers. But okay, we're going to test it. This is like you're the walking diamond tester. So this is like people looking at you and assuming that certain things is fake, certain things is fraud, certain things ain't right, whatever the case may be. And now they sit there and test the diamonds, or test the faith, or test the status of these other individuals that were all shiny, all glistening, and realizing that that wasn't even real. That shit looked good, but it wasn't real. So I want you to know there's past people that are going to be projected. And this could be past, whether or not that months, years, but this could be days or weeks ago too. Because anything that is not of the current day is a past towards you, chosen ones. Okay, so let the past go. I don't care if you had a fucked up day yesterday. That was yesterday, not today. That was in the past, baby. You know, I don't care if you cussed somebody else out yesterday. You're not the same person today that you was, baby. So get it together, okay? Don't allow these people to trigger you and make you feel like you're You understand? Better than you? Absolutely not. So with this being said, chosen ones, let's talk about a few things that's going to be currently going on, okay? So you have past people that's going to be projecting in your energy. So again, these are people who made decisions to go against you, people who were doing black magic on you, people who chose other people over you, right? So yes, it's true. Some people could have been doing love spells on these individuals, but people were doing love spells on you too. You chose to step into your light so the darkness couldn't attack you. Those people chose not to. So therefore, guess what? Karma and consequences are coming. So with that being said, look at the people that's getting presented, chosen ones, and think about these people. Would they make good representatives? Outside of your presence, would you send these people in to take over something of yours? Would you trust to do business with these people? If you're looking at certain partnerships and you wouldn't go into business with them, or you wouldn't trust them with certain important decisions, then these are not your people, okay? You need your like-minded individuals, okay? Because again, there's some of you chosen ones, God is going to have them show the truth about themselves before he brings everything into towards you, because these people are not going to take you down. So this person, when you met them, they could have been more financially abundant than you, to the point where their ego got a hold of them, so they start feeling like they was better than you. So they started going towards individuals that they felt like had more cheddar than you, felt like they was more abundant than you, whatever the case may be. Whole time, God just wanted you to see the truth about these individuals. See, they were deceived. They didn't even realize that you got a contract coming in that's going to be higher than anything that they got paid or anybody that they ever came in contact with. So you were going to be the breadwinner. God had you cross paths with these people because, chosen ones, you were the person that was going to love on them when they go through certain situations. There's some of them that their finances is about to stop. That's why God had you align in their life, just to see what they was going to do. Did they know the true value? Are they living for the right things, or are they allowing the 3D to distract them and deter them? So again, finances are coming in. God wants you to see who truly loves you for you. God wanted to see who selected you because they wanted to, because they seen your true value. Who was going to entertain other people when you weren't around? Who was going to sit there and allow Jezebel spirits to tear them down? Who are they going to, if this person was going to sexually cheat on you, if this person was going to choose other things before you? God said just sit back and watch, baby. That's it. You just sit back and watch. Allow them to show you their truth so you can choose what you want for you. So initially when you meet them, okay? It's the first little preview, okay? So with that being said, chosen ones, with meeting them, are they selfish minded? Do they consider you? Do these people show love towards you? Are these people nice to you? Are these people doing certain, are they considering you with the actions that they're doing? If not, they're not your person. Are you the main person contacting them? Are you pouring into them, but they just taking it and not reciprocating? Absolutely not. If they do, they're not your person. Get away from them then, right? So pay attention. If they wanted to text you, they text you. These people that had a phone in their hand all day long, talking about they making business moves. Okay, well, you should be about they, as far as you should be included in their business too, right? If they interested in you, that means that they're going to extend themselves to you. If they're not your divine person. There's some of you chosen ones, if you're always reaching out to them, asking how they're feeling in a sense, but they never reciprocate that back to you, these are not your individuals. If you're the person, again, you're the one that's praying on behalf of them. You keep trying to assist them with certain bad decisions that they're making, and they don't. Let them go. You don't need no follower. You don't need nobody that's a monkey see, monkey do ass individual. You want somebody who stands solid in their truth, stands solid by their faith, because this is only a small portion of what you're about to be encountering. So if they can't handle the pressure already, then they're not going to be able to handle pressure when it truly starts coming in, okay? So again, chosen ones, allow them to show you who they are. Do not get caught up in it. Don't get upset about it. You just go on about your business. You just take that sign like, okay, that's not your divine one, and you go about your business, okay? So thank you, babies. So look at the people that are presenting themselves, okay? Do they look like somebody that you would want to be connected to you? Which brings me to my next message. Now, when I post this on YouTube, baby, I promise you I'll probably have it in separate videos, okay? So it's going to be breaking down. Now, chosen ones, I want you to realize that your past is going to present itself. And it's going to present itself in various forms. So it's not just pertaining to the past people that try to present themselves to you. But I want you to realize that that same demon that was inside of these individuals are going to try to dress up as a different disguise and present themselves to you. So this is you walking away from the past person because they were selfish minded. You walking away from the past person because they put their finances over their morals. So they put their morals to the side for monetary gain. You walked away from this past person because of certain things that they have or did, whatever the case may be, right? You're going to have a test that gets presented where that same type of person is going to try to come disguised as a different person. So think about actors, right? You know how Denzel, right? He could be one character on The Equalizer, then he's another character on this other movie. So he's the same person, but he's just presenting himself differently, right? So there's some people that you're encountering that are the same demon that are dressing up in different disguises and presenting themselves to you. So I want you to sit there and really think about it, chosen ones, and pay attention to the red flags that God is presenting towards you, right? Because if you had a mother that was you have abandonment issues from your mother, you have a mother that used you, abused you, you had to step up and play a mother figure to this individual, you had somebody that chose other people over you, whatever the case may be, you're going to encounter that same demon that's going to be dressed up differently. So this new person could initially act like they're your Prince Charming, and initially acts like they're your princess, whatever the case may be, right? In due time, you start to realize that looks could be deceiving. At times, they're worse than the last person that you even encountered. You understand? So as you're setting boundaries for yourself, know that other people are going to get plucked from your energy as well. Which brings me to this. Chosen ones. There are some people that you're currently connected to that you thought this was your dream come true. There's certain friends, there's certain positions, there's certain potential partnerships that when they got presented, because of the storm that you just encountered, you thought this was going to be the rainbow. You thought that this was going to be your end-all be-all. You thought that this was your dream come true. But again, chosen ones, this is not... these were not your divine individuals, right? So you thought that these individuals, again, were going to be your dream come true, whatever the case may be. But you, in due time, start to see certain things differently, right? So God is now revealing to you, because of the boundaries that you set for you, anybody that does not live up to that or does not have that energy within them are getting dismissed from you. So that's job positions. You sat there and said that you no longer want to be in a position where people don't value you. People are not giving the worth to you. You're sick of settling. You're sick of scrambling. You're sick of sitting there trying to stretch these finances from there for people who are unappreciative, whatever the case may be. So since you set that boundary, now guess what? Now certain jobs that you're in, it's triggering you. You can't even be there anymore. The people are messing with you. You physically are ready to clock out way before you even clock in. The hours are starting to decline, whatever the case may be. That's God showing you that that position is no longer serving you. Because you now raised your vibration, you're no longer going to be comfortable in certain situations. So because you said you're no longer allowing nobody to disrespect you, no matter who it is. So that means that mother who was joking with you but throwing insults in, that brother that was joking with you throwing certain insults in, that friend that joked behind was giving you jabs, that partner that was talking down to you and wasn't encouraging you to be your best, you set these boundaries. So guess what? Now it's going to feel like everything's hitting you at once, right? God's been showing you signs and synchronicities. You wasn't paying attention to them. So now he has to purge everything out of your life that would keep you from going to this next level that's getting introduced to you. So there's them last little people that was trickling around, those last little snags in a sense that was holding you back. God's starting to reveal those, right? So it's job position. Some of you are getting pushed out of your job position. Some of you was only staying there because you felt like, oh, what would you do if you no longer work there? How would you pay certain things for you? God gave you the opportunity, right? So there's some of you chosen ones, you have to step into your dreamer side because your intuition, God is giving you a heads up before those things come around. So this is like your storm warning. God will give you storm warnings, chosen ones, before certain things are seen. If you wait until the storm comes and it's too late, You understand? To do anything. So there's some of you that God intuitively is showing you certain things that are not for you, that are no longer serving you, so that you have the option or the opportunity to make those decisions for you. Okay? So this is like God telling you intuitively that that job's not for you. The people start acting different, and when you walk in, you feel a negative energy from them. Your finances, like you are not happy because you got to give up time with your family in order for these finances. Certain things are happening, right? Now, that's your intuition. God is telling you like, something ain't right. These people are not your people. You understand? This is not for you. Some of you look over that. Some of you you're so used to accepting a bare minimum. You're so used to have to encountering things that do not serve you. That's like when people say beauty is pain. So now you got to go in pain to feel beautiful. Or every good thing comes with some nonsense. So you basically were structured to accept so shit, right? So chosen ones, with that being said, I want you to realize that you're rewiring yourself in a sense. You're starting to realize that you don't have to be unhappy in order to get to happiness, okay? You don't have to accept the bare minimum in order for you to get things building, okay? So with that being said, pay attention to signs and synchronicities. Intuitively, when you was clocking in, you felt toxic in that surrounding. You were feeling drained. You were feeling tired. You were feeling, again, exhausted, mentally, spiritually, energetically. That was your intuition, okay? God was telling you that's not the place that you need to be doing business. You have no business there. Some of you looked over that. Still try to work through that. And then guess what happened? You gave up years of your life for that position, and they fired you. They sat there, and one day you came in, you completed the assignment, and they stated that they no longer needed you. And now you out here sliding down the wall, crying like Roscoe with the snot face, when God gave you that opportunity before these people fired you to have you walk away. He said, listen, this is what they intend to do. These people don't really rock with you. There's no longevity here. God was like, look, go ahead and find another direction to go in, but you didn't listen, right? You ain't believe in yourself. You allowed people to deter you. You allowed certain fears to stir you. So God told you to leave from the job, but you talking about what you going to do? How you going to pay your bills? Oh, well, you got a contract there. How you going to break this contract? God said, don't worry about that. But you, again, allowed 3D things to get in your head. So what happened, chosen ones? What happened? You got fired. Now guess what? Or you got sick, and that business didn't care about it. They sat there and disposed of you quick, right? So now what do you have to do? The same thing that you should have did from the beginning. Now you got to apply to other jobs. Now you got to seek out other positions. Why did it require for them to fire you, for you to make the best decision for you? You could have sat there and been 3 months into your new job. You could have been 2 weeks into your new position. You could have been a couple years into your new position, but you upset because that job that you devoted so much time for came to a quick end, and you feel like you wasn't prepared for it when God's been preparing you from the beginning. God's been showing you that you were only supposed to go there for a quick transition. You was just going there to get something that you needed to when you go to the new spot, right? So there's some places that you're encountering, chosen ones, where literally it's transitional. You're trying to make it into permanent positions in their temp jobs. You're just going there to learn what you need to learn, obtain what you need to obtain, call judgment on certain things, and go into your position that God is presenting. So you have been getting prepped. Do not hold yourself back. Don't let fear hold you back. Your faith going to have you follow through. You're going to have to follow through with that faith. God gives the first option to you. That's not just pertaining to finances, chosen ones. That's pertaining to certain relationships too. God's been showing you, does this person really work with you? Do they make you feel beautiful? Do they reach out to you? Do they sit there and consider you when they do certain things that they're doing? Or is this somebody who brings value to you or actually takes away your value, diminishes it for you? So God will have you feel certain things intuitively, right, before it physically gets presented. So you'll start to realize that they're acting a little distant. You'll start to realize that this person has selfish intentions, that they don't include you, they don't think about you, this person don't have time for you. So he'll show you certain quick glimpses, right? There's some of you chosen ones that you are so stuck on proving certain people wrong that instead of proving God right. There's some of you chosen ones that because you didn't physically see them cheating, and God's telling you that their interest is elsewhere, because you didn't physically see it, you didn't believe it. See, sometimes God will intuitively show you certain things so that you don't have to see it. You understand? So this is God telling you, like, that person's a cheater. They're a deceiver. They're not who they appear to be. But you're so stuck on this is your person that you're in an illusion. Some of these people could have been doing illusion spells on you. Some of them was doing sex spells on you. But a lot of it, chosen ones, you were persuading yourself that this was an individual because you were so sick of waiting. You were tired. So therefore it's like, oh, let me just find somebody to fulfill this position. The whole time their resume did not align with the things that you're requiring. So you're just trying to get anybody on the job the whole time. They don't have the opportunity or they don't have the possibility or with the capability, excuse me, that's the word I'm looking for. They don't have the capability to play that position. So you just trying to fill certain positions in. It's going to be more work for you in the long run because you're going to always have to be looking over them. You're always going to have to be guiding them. You're going to always have to be instructing them. So there's some of you chosen ones that you are put in a position that the past people were placed in when you were presented, where they seen that it was a great position. They seen that a lot of benefits come with it, but they lied on the application. They knew that they didn't have the what it took to play and fulfill that position, that they were going to end up causing more issues and more backups and more buildups than that they were going to benefit, right? So there's some people, chosen ones, that you try to give the opportunity to play that position, but it was going to be more work for you. God intuitively told you and showed you is how they're carrying themselves naturally. Does that interact with the things that you're establishing for you? Who this person is morally, does that align with the type of values that you have within you? If you're somebody who's not giving yourself to everybody, why would you attract somebody who is out here sleeping with everybody else? If you're, again, if you can't trust them outside of your presence, then they don't need to be present, chosen ones. You have to, again, realize that. So certain things, chosen ones, are getting presented to you because you're setting a boundary and knowing your worth. Anything that's not add up to that is getting deducted, okay? But you have to trust your intuition because God will show you things intuitively so that you don't have to see them physically. So this is, again, telling you that this person is a cheater, deceiver, a liar. You don't have to wait to see them firsthand cheating in order. Why would you want to walk in on that? Why would you want to see that? Now, some of us seers, I don't know about y'all, but I'm somebody that I can see everything, even things that you don't want to see. So that's like you seeing when somebody instantly, being able to tell when somebody instantly fails their test. So there could be somebody that you're romantically introduced to or interested in. As soon as they entertain another feminine or another energy, we instantly feel that. So masculines, the opposite will be presented to you. If you, whatever the case may be, what's your preference, okay? So there's some of you chosen ones that you have to realize that you have too much value for these individuals. You can't take the risk for them ending up certain shit. You're thinking about where you're at right now and not where you're headed. These are not people that will be able to look over certain legacies. These are people that you wouldn't be able to depend on them protecting you because they're not even protecting your feelings now. They're not even protecting you from certain. You wouldn't be able to depend on them protecting you because they're not even protecting your feelings now. They're not even protecting you from certain. You wouldn't be able to depend on them protecting you because they're not even protecting your feelings now. They're not even protecting you from certain people. So how could they protect you? You're seeing the truth about these individuals. Some of them are just not equipped to play the position that you need them to play, all right? So just pay attention. There's some of you, now I say this because chosen ones, seers, for some reason, they feel like we can only see what they showing. Oh, we can see everything. Chosen ones. Seers, for some reason, they feel like we can only see what they showing. Oh, we can see everything. So we're going to have you try to hide what you attempt to hide. It's almost like hide and seek. We're going to allow you to present yourself how you want to be seen. But after that, oh, nah. After we set that tone, now we about to come in and see where certain things was phony, right? So this is hide and seek. The things that they try to hide, we start to see. You right? Understand? Now, with this being said, I can speak on behalf of myself, chosen ones. I'm a territorial person. I'm not no jealous person. Because respectfully, I feel like everybody is one of one, all right? There's nobody that's going to do things like you. There's nobody that's similar to you. Even if you had an identical twin, your setup is not the same, right? So you have to be conscious confident in yourself. So I can say confidently that there's nobody that I've encountered that has intimidated me, right? I know my value. There's beautiful women, there's handsome, masculine, whatever the case may be, they great, but I know they not me, right? So I say this because you should feel this about you too. Now, with this being said, chosen ones, I'm territorial. That means whatever is mine, that's mine. I don't play that. So this would be this would be equivalent to, think about, you know how they say, like, oh, there's certain birds that if they smell the scent of somebody else, they getting booted the fuck out the nest. Or that lioness, if she see another lioness near her lion, how she gonna go for their neck. See, there's some of us chosen ones that energetically, oh, we territorial, ain't no competition. But at the same time, you have to look at the person that you're aligned with. If they're out here presenting themselves and they're easily accessible to everybody, if they're not realizing how they're energetically getting set up for failure, if they're not seeing through the people who's trying to be seen by these individuals and realizing it's Jezebel spirits, people that are intentionally being sent in to try to distract them and deter them, then you don't need to be connected with them. You need somebody who stands solid. Because just like you have people that are willing or wanting to pursue you, every option that gets presented is not an option that you're going to accept for you. So you need to know somebody or align with somebody who knows their value. So you know how they say how a person is when they're single is how they're going to be when they're in a relationship. So if this person is not sleeping with everybody and they had the opportunity to do it, but we out here celibate, that's the type of person that you want, because you don't have to worry about, if you're in a long distance relationship with them, you don't got to worry about this person sleeping with this person and sleeping with that person, because they not even giving themselves any sexual shit. If we celibate, that means you're not masturbating. That means you not having sex orally or physically with anybody else. That means you have control over yourself. Are there temptations that occur? Are there people that definitely want to have access to us? Absolutely. But us knowing our value knows that why would I sit there and give you the bricks that are here to build my person up? So why would I give you my energy, whether or not that's sexually, mentally, spiritually, financially? Why would I give you the energy? So I'm giving you the supplies that's going to help my true divine person build up their life. So you have to know that your energy, your attention, your affection, your recognition, what you give to certain individuals in the absence of your divine person, you're giving away certain key parts that your person needs. So that's like you giving away certain bricks that person needs to build certain things. You understand? So be mindful of that, okay? So with that being said, you are not to be out here having sex with everybody. You don't need attention from everybody. And again, I'll speak on behalf of myself, chosen ones. There's certain pictures where I show full body. I don't even like showing full bodies. It's not because I don't like my body, but I don't like that attention behind it. I don't want somebody lusting over me. I want my masculine to look at me and know that that's his. I don't want to show myself off all crazy in public. Now he got to feel like he got a competition. Now he got to protect me because I'm showing off my body and other people are acknowledging it and making certain passes to me. What I have is for that person to know. They don't need to know that you got certain a dragging, a wagon back there that you dragging. They don't know that you gotta have a little shape or a little shake. They don't need to know all of that. Your divine person does. You understand? So you're not to be showing your body. Again, I speak on behalf of myself. Y'all do what you do. But just know, chosen ones, again, you are not here to sell yourself to individuals. There's a difference with being proud of yourself. Like, I feel the most beautiful when I'm covered up. I feel crazy with my arms out right now. Like, I like to be, you understand, like, you know. But that's because the individuals that align with me, they don't know what I have or how this, they going based upon my soul, right? So even if you're on dating sites, chosen ones, you can have headshots. You don't got to show your body off. Whoever clicks right on you because they see you, they see your value, they feel your energy, whatever the case may be, that's who's for you. Everything else is just a bonus. As far as sex, there's some of you chosen ones, we don't got to hand our stuff out. We still got people that are out here pursuing us, that are putting pressure behind us, and they ain't even get that yet. You understand me? So, because we know our value, we know that you're going to fuck around and overdose if you hit this shit and you're not ready for it. That energy that comes with it, those benefits that come with it, you understand, so on and so forth. So, we're not handing ourselves out. That don't mean that you ain't hitting like that, but that means chosen ones that not everybody needs to know about that. You understand? I'm trying to tell you, because some of these people, they passing that pocket out, they passing that pipe out. Ew. If I even see you a masculine, and let's talk, okay? Because there's some of you, you move in wrong. You out here, soon as this masculine energy, or this other person not interested in you, you going showing your body off. So now you're allowing the demon to defeat you and deter you from being you, because now you feel like you got a point to prove. I don't have to show myself off in order to be selected. Again, I don't got to do what they do in order for me to move ahead and get this abundance. So therefore, don't sit there and match energy. Don't sit there and get on trying to prove them wrong. Nah, prove God right. Prove your true divine person right. Because when they meet you, they're going to know who you are when you encounter them. They're not going to take no risk of anybody else having an option or opportunity to move in. They're going to see the value within you. If they do not see the value, then they are not for you, okay? So, with that being said, some of you right now, you have potential partners that's presenting themselves. Look how they curve you based upon what they naturally want to do. So, does this person naturally want to buy flowers for you, or you have to sit there and hint around and tell them that you want flowers? There's some of you that buy flowers for everybody else, but you ain't buy no flowers for you, and that person didn't do that shit either. You understand? So, this is the time. Allow these people to show you who they are, so you can see who they're not. You understand? You can see that they're not your divine person. This is not your job. This is not a friend. This is not a fan, whatever the case may be, okay? So if you initially meet this person, they don't got no time for you. They don't want to make no time for you. You brought it to their attention and they still doing the same thing. Then that means that they're not interested in you. Because again, the person who's not ready is going to get ready if that's the place that they want to go to, right? So you're not going to have to tell your partner to buy you flowers. They're already going to be offering that for you. You're not going to have to tell your partner that you like affection. They're going to already be showing that towards you. You're not going to ask your partner or tell your partner you don't like certain opposite sex all on their face, all up in whatever the case may be. They're already going to be carrying themselves valuable like they're your husband. So again, let them be who they are. But if it does not align with you, then you remove these individuals from you. You understand me? Do not sit there and try to mold yourself or mold them into the perfect person, because if that's not them, then they're going to go back and reset to their original state again. So no matter how long you persuaded them to buy you flowers, all of a sudden the flowers stop, and you wondering what happened, because that wasn't them from the first place. That was something that you encouraged them to do. So allow somebody to naturally show you who they are. That doesn't mean that you have to accept these individuals, but you'd rather know the truth, right? As far as this person, they don't got time. They don't message you. They don't show attention to you. They don't acknowledge you. That means that they don't feel like you're the individual. If this person is out there entertaining multiple people while entertaining you, that means that they don't see everything on their list checked off when they view you. So that's not your person. It doesn't mean that nothing's wrong with you, but what they are requiring or what they want from themselves may not align with you. They may want they feminine to be real friendly, floss this, front this. They may want they feminine to not have an idea or what they want. They may want they feminine to show themselves off so that they can prove a point to their partners, whatever the case may be. That doesn't mean that nothing's wrong with you, because half the time these individuals are getting deterred from their own people to stop pursuing you, because they people actually are interested in you. So be mindful, because some of these people don't realize they're getting tricked out of their position. They listening to their family tell them what type of person they should select, what type of person they should be with. Whole time they don't even realize that they people are trying to present themselves or trying to get them to ruin their reputation or ruin their opportunity so they can come and step up and be with you. You understand? So you don't want no follow the leader as person. You want a leader. You want somebody who's solid. You want somebody who is not going to be easily influenced or manipulated. If this person is putting finances over their morals or monetary gain over their morals, they are not your person. Why? Because if somebody pays them enough amount to walk away from you, enough amount to do certain shady things towards you, they'll do it. So initially, and I can speak on behalf of myself, I'm not looking at the value pertaining to finances. I want to see how you think about money. Okay, it's beautiful that you make money. That's good. You a provider. That's beautiful. You a go-getter. That's beautiful. But I want to see how you value it. Are you putting all the worth in it? Are you so focused on being ahead financially that you look over the people that you're connecting with? Are you so focused on the future you that you're not realizing that what you're going through right now is going to set the tone for you? So I want you to think about that. Finances is not everything. Again, God has us align our true divine person before the finances come in, because you want to see somebody who's secure. Look at the past people. They sat there and left you for somebody who couldn't even do half the shit that you did. So they left people for a promise, not even somebody who presented it. They left you based upon somebody who promised or gave off that illusion. They ain't no true value. So again, chosen ones, if it's so easy for that person to select or forget what you bring to the picture, they not yours in the beginning. You understand? So let that go. Look at how they value money. Are they putting finances over their family? They out here, the job sees them every day, but they kids don't see them at all? Absolutely not. Fuck out of here. As far as certain individuals, chosen ones, are they putting so much time in their appearance, but they soul on stink? They terrible. So they look pretty, but they have an ugly ass soul? Nope, then they not your person. You understand? So think about what you want, chosen ones. Really think about it. Don't allow these people to have you question or, oh, I'll settle with this. Absolutely not. I'm going to get everything on this list. God told me that if the person don't check off everything on that list, then they not my person then. Because we was real specific what we want. We want to protect her. We want to provide her. We want somebody who is not going to have us looking stupid in front of other individuals. I want somebody that when I'm not in a room, they're going to make sure that everybody respect me like I'm there. They're going to bring me up in a room, bring my presence in the room without me even having to physically be there. You want somebody, chosen ones, that put you in a position to win, not in a position to look stupid in front of your friends. Somebody who brings value to you, not talk about what they can do when they not showing you shit. See, chosen ones, when I tell you, you don't put your power in nobody else's hand. You don't date this person because they financially above. And this is not me, chosen ones. If there's certain feminines that, again, or masculines too, because masculines can be gold diggers as well, chosen ones, looking for opportunities and all that shit. But there's certain people that, if they knew the type of people that was presenting themselves to you, and I'll speak on behalf of myself because I've been talking about this for the last 3 years with you. This ain't nothing new. But I done came across some rappers, your favorite faves, certain sports teams, people who play professional football. There's a professional soccer player, professional basketball player. There's been various individuals, right? And this, again, like, just heard me out. I'm not trying, you know what I'm saying? But that have tried to pursue me. People who have financially been abundant, people who have a lot of attention from them. However, no. I'm going to select the person. I'll select a construction worker that cares over somebody who's a millionaire who will never be there. I'll accept this person who has values within them over this person who has financial abundance, because I know they got $1 million mentality. I know that everything I touch turns to gold. So if I speak life into my partner, everything that they want is going to unfold. See, I know the power within myself. So we don't need certain people to financially put us in that position. See, we're selecting individuals before the finances come in, because we want to see if how you going to carry. Are you a good representative? So there's certain people that felt like they was abundant or more abundant than you, didn't even realize the opportunities that were coming and getting presented to you, but you want to have the right people around you. So if you have $1 million that's about to come in, you don't need that person who sells themselves short for any finances, because guess what? As soon as you get in that position and somebody offers to pay them to say things against you, or offers them to give certain dirt on you, they'll be the first people who do it. You understand? So you don't go based upon that. Now, I understand money, they say, makes the world go around. That's not true. It's that love. It's that energy. You understand? It's who you are as a person. But again, some of you are not realizing that your abundance is getting blocked based upon the person that you selected. Some of these individuals don't realize that they've reached the highest of the highest that they're going to go. That in order to take it to that next level, there's a piece of the puzzle that you disclose, that you have. But again, they may have chose other people over you. They may have felt like they knew what they needed at that point in time. See, that's why I tell you, you don't tell everything unless God guides you to. Some things God will have you keep quiet just to see how these individuals are going to carry you. So you'll tell them certain things. And I can speak, again, I'll give you an example. This would be like you telling somebody like, hey, this is what's coming in for you. These are the things that you got going for you. And these people hear that and they dispose of you. Whole time they didn't realize I was telling you what you was going to get had you stayed connected. See, I was telling you the benefits that came with being with me, right? So, yes, I told you the things that you could have had, but that's if you had made the right decision, if you would have did right by me, right? So, therefore, No, I can tell you, this is like a record label. You telling people like, listen, I can make your videos, I'm going to do the promotion, you going to have the clothes, I'm going to have this. You telling them everything that comes with being with you. So this, as a divine person, I got your protection. I got you. I ain't going to let nobody play about you. I'm loyal, baby. I don't even like motherfuckers like that to be entertaining everybody else. They ain't got to worry about you trading on them because you going to be loyal by them. All the benefits that come with you. Plus, you are like a genie. You make their dreams come true. See, God gave you that gift. That what you speak is what they seek, and that's what they start to see. So if they rub you the right way, they going to get more than 3 wishes from that genie. You understand? You rub me the right way, baby, you going to be prosperous for life. Next lifetime, too. I'm going to bring children in that's going to benefit to your lineage as well, baby. Certain things, whatever the case may be, right? Now, chosen ones. If they don't step up and play that position, that means they don't sign that contract. You're not getting those benefits. So I'm presenting to you what comes with being with me. But if you choose to be a fraudulent ass friend, you choose to trade up on me, you choose not to step up and play that position, then all of those benefits come back too. You're not going to be benefiting off the things that I'm providing you, but you over there with another individual. So there's some people that don't realize everything that they were seeing come together was coming together because you were the glue that was doing it. But as soon as they choose a different direction, because that was their choice, they had free will. All of those things come with you. So that prosperity that you thought was coming through, it's going to be ended. So that abundance that you thought that you was good on, those that comes with me. So that means that now I'm going to give those benefits to the person I'm about to be with. So I'm not going to be protecting a person I'm not with. Absolutely not. Especially somebody who keeps putting themselves in some dark shit. Nope. This protection is for my divine partner. So there's certain people that you pulling your energy back. All the benefits that came with you, you're going to have to come up off of that. There's certain people, again, the protection. You've been sparing them and protecting them from people that they're around. You've been trying to tell them that certain people around them were trying to deliberately tear them down. They chose to choose those people over you. So the security that you've been playing, as far as making sure certain, the security that you've been playing, so I had to do that verification. The security that you've been playing for them, the people that have been doing black magic towards them, you've been protecting their finances, you've been protecting their mind, you've been protecting their spirit, you've been making sure that they getting divinely aligned. Oh, nah. If they choose somebody over you, you better deal with the benefits that come from that individual, and I can guarantee it's not like that. There's people choosing, chosen ones, I'm telling you now, y'all got people from your past that's upset. They chose that person was fake laughing with their ass. Laughing, being phony because that person was bringing finances in. So they out there fake laughing. Whole time you over there with your divine. Now you align with your divine boo. Now y'all really laughing, stomach hurting because you funny. You are individual that brings life to them. So while those people are over there frowning, fake laughing, you over here really building abs and shit because you laughing and you having fun with your true divine person. Whereas these other people are mad. They settle because this person told them that they can give them something that they steady have to be bound to them in order to continue to get it. So this is like somebody giving them a job and they got to kiss that person's ass, be phony with them, doing all this shit in order to stay in that position. And as soon as you get tired and finally show your truth, now that position is no longer presented to you. There's certain people, chosen ones, that has slept with people in order to get certain jobs, right? Or used you in a sense, right? Now you around them. Now you don't like them. Now you don't want to be with them. But now they in their feelings, and now you done messed up because the person that you was supposed to be with caught wind that you was doing some foul shit. So now your ass is by yourself with can't get right. Mrs. Hooked on you. Mrs. She's gonna be tiresome. You not having fun over there. You understand? You over there not happy. You over there, you got finances, but you mad as shit. Now you looking over at us and we smiling, we abundant, we protected, we out here living life. See, chosen ones, I'm trying to tell you, let them make their decisions. But don't allow that. I'm trying to tell you, because they over there miserable. Okay, you got money, but you miserable. Now that money's going to stop too. Because again, chosen ones, God is not going to reward you for being with the wrong individual. So if you made the wrong choice up, then you done sealed your fate. Financials will start swindling. There's certain people that they thought that they was in high positions. They about to get fired tomorrow. Then guess what you about to do? Opportunities about to get presented to you that you're going to be in a higher position than all these individuals. And then what happens? Oh, now they going back memory lane. Now, now they want to, There's some people, chosen ones, they want to give you attention now that you're getting recognition. There's certain people that now want to come back to you because other people are starting to acknowledge and notice you. Cut their asses off. It is what it is. You allow them to show you who they are, and you decide if you want to be with them. So these people that, again, were out here choosing other people, doing certain 3D shit, doing worldly shit, not even realize that you... Okay, they made a choice. You understand? So just let them make their decision. But you have abundance coming in. So think about what you want. The person that you have, again, I speak on behalf of my self-chosen ones. I'm in my princess treatment. Now listen, I'm a go-getter, all right? And which is so funny because for the past few days, Young Jeezy, that TM, Thug Motivation 101, you know what I'm saying? That whole album has been playing like non-stop. Now, again, I'm going to give you a brief if you're not familiar. It's like when you're go-getter, like you on your stuff, right? I say this, chosen ones, because right now, you're in your princess treatment, or you in your prince treatment, whatever the case may be. That means feminines. Let's talk. Masculines too, because you have to be a balance of your masculine and feminine energy. So you have to be a balance. For feminines, you got to be about your you Miss Independent. You was trained to work hard. You building certain things. You know how to make things happen, right? You're somebody who does that. You didn't help everybody else build around you. You have the ability to build you too. However, for all of these years, that's who you've been. So now you're about to align with somebody who's Mr. Make It Happen. So Miss Independent is about to align with somebody who is Mr. Make It Happen. That's going to make their life easier for them. So this is that masculine. It's equivalent to you having a future masculine, like the future rapper, meaning somebody who is toxic, allows people to influence them to not be in their feelings, out here messing with hoes, drugs, and this demonic shit. Meanwhile, all of a sudden that person felt like they was on a high horse, right? When you was with them, they walked away from you. Now all of a sudden you align with your prince or your princess come true, your dream come true. So now you done met your Russell Wilson. So if you're unfamiliar with what I'm talking about, right? There's a singer, Ciara. She was with a rapper. His name was Future. Future was somebody who liked to look like a bachelor, liked to act like every female wanted him, and anybody who entertained him, that's who he was entertaining then. He wasn't worried about being monogamous. He was like, okay, as many females as he can get, whatever female he's with is going to accept and deal with that. He ain't realized that the feminine that he with was somebody who prayed on behalf of him, helped him heal from demons, was somebody that protected him from ill intentions, had the ability to guide him in the right direction, and she blessed his lineage, which means that he wasn't shit, that she gave birth to a child that was going to build their legacies, gave them another opportunity to get right again, right? And he pulled her down, he embarrassed her publicly, made certain songs, was posting certain things with other females, and what did she do? She took the higher road, quietly or silently. She might did her little song like I Bet She'll Start Loving Me when somebody else does, basically. And guess what happened, chosen ones? She aligned with, okay, Future was making money for rapping, but what happened? His music started to decline. He wasn't getting shown as much. So when she left him, when he left her, he was on his high horse. And then all of a sudden, what started to happen? Life started hitting him. The sadness started hitting him. Reality started setting in. The people around him had ill intentions. It was always drama. It was always one person coming in, the next person, whatever the case may be. Now hear me, right? This is equivalent to you. You had people, chosen ones, that chose other people over you because they felt like their value was better than you. They felt like they had money and you just had morals, so they moved on. They felt like you had a bunch of dreams, but they wasn't seeing certain things, so they moved on. Whole time, chosen ones, what happened to Ciara? She moved on. She kept her values. She attracted somebody that was a big boss energy. He bought her masters for her. So whereas the other masculine didn't even own the rights to his shit, or again was out here in false friendships and connections for publicity, for retention, she sat there and selected, or a masculine sought out her, somebody that wanted to make her life easier. So this is somebody who he had finances, money was long, he had no children when he met her, But now, guess what she did? Created seeds, and now he has certain legacies. You understand? Including her child that she had with this past masculine. So she had a past masculine who didn't step up, wasn't playing the father position, wasn't bothered, didn't want to be monogamous with her. Then all of a sudden, what happened? Somebody else seen her value, pursued her, and all she had to do was open and accept it. So there's some of you chosen ones that do not even realize that you have certain people in high places that are going to pursue you. Not even just as far as like celebrity type shit. I'm talking about people who have value. So that masculine or that feminine that's going to bring value to you. So feminines, you have masculines that are about to arrive to you. Go based upon your preference, because this is either masculines or feminines and they masculine energies. You know your preference. Do what you do, okay? So you're about to encounter a partner that, again, Mrs. Do everything by herself, Miss Independent is going to align with Mr. Make it happen. Somebody that wants you to be able to be calm. Somebody that wants to see you pursue your dreams and admirations. They want to make things easier for you. So what did Russell do? He bought her masters to her music, so she ain't got to pay nobody else. She got all her finances come to her. So he did a business move on behalf of her. He didn't try to have control over her. He signed and made certain things into her name. So he bought things for her to have. So this would be equivalent to some of y'all got masculines that's going to come in, purchase cars for you, or put you in a position where you have a job position, a title, where you can buy the cars for you too. So this is like them putting the blessings in your name. They just here to make your life easier. They doing what they was guided to do. So you have somebody that's going to come in and make your life easier. Again, not just financially, but mentally. This is somebody who's going to speak life into you, going to compliment you, want to show you off, not try to hide you. A lot of you are used to masculines or feminines as well that try to hide you from the world. They don't want to show you off because they know that their options will get mad. Certain people that support them will start retracting because the people that supporting them are only supporting them because they want to be with them. They have it in their illusion or in their head that they have an option with them. So as soon as you show your person or the person shows you, other people will start to walk away from them. So there's certain people that didn't show you off just because they felt like they'll catch a loss by showing you, not even realizing by them showing you off, other opportunities were going to present themselves too, that God was going to put finances in their hand that came through you, that you were beneficial, but they chose not to listen what God got them to do. So hear me out. With that being said, chosen ones, you have somebody who's going to make your life easy. Now, for masculines, you have a feminine that's going to make your life worth living again. So this is somebody who's going to speak life into you, encourage you to make your dreams come true. You may not have $1 million, but you got $1 billion mentality. They're going to make sure that you see that through. They're going to speak life into you, protection on you. They're going to pray on behalf of you. This is somebody who's going to be supportive of you, a good representation for you, somebody who, again, is your good luck charm in a sense. And feminines and masculines, you're going to see that this person is going to know what God placed in their hand. They're going to know your value. So if you have somebody who don't know your value, they're not for you. It's somebody who, again, they wouldn't know what to do with you. You understand? So don't get caught up on so-and-so not getting it right. When somebody doesn't step up, just know it's don't get sad. That means you're getting closer to your divine person. So this last person you met, they could have had 9 of the 10 things off their list. They could have been 9 of the 10 things, but they was not a 10 out of 10. Guess what? So they didn't have that spark. God's going to present your person who has all of those things checked off. You understand? You're not going to have to settle, so stop that. Get excited. If something doesn't work out, it's like, all right, what was it about that person that didn't work out? Okay, cool. So now I know what I need to make sure I alter, so when this next person comes through, it's not no issue. So if you attract the person who's not ready for a monogamous relationship, you may say, well, you're ready for a relationship, but do you believe that you can receive it? Because if you don't believe that somebody can be monogamous towards you, you're like, I doubt that this person will do or be that for you. Guess what? That means that you're going to attract people who doubt that they can do that for you too. So if your last encounter was somebody who had commitment issues, then you got to look within you too. Like, dang, do I have commitment issues a little bit? Even if you're happy for a relationship, you could be scared because of the last person that played you in a sense, right? So you look at that like, oh, all right, this is what I got to work on. Nope, I'm ready. I'm ready for it. Like, I'm not going to be scared. I'm going to jump out there. If I get all the checks on the list, I'm going to go hard with it. You got to be open to receive it. There's some of you chosen ones that learn how to receive compliments. Learn how to have somebody want to do something for you. But again, pay attention, okay? This is the time for you to see who you're divinely aligning with. Make sure that you're not working against yourself. The last person could have put finances over you, right? So you're like, well, I don't do that to people. Okay, but do you do that pertaining to you? Do you put finances over you? You talking about you can't buy this because you got to save that. Or you can't, you working at that job when it's not, doesn't bring you peace, but it helps you eat, so you stay in there. Are you putting finances over things that feel right for you? You don't get to see your children all day because you working and doing other things. So that allows you, the people that you encounter allows you to have a mirror towards you. Again, you may not carry it the same way as them. So if you encounter people who sleep around a lot, you know damn well you don't sleep around a lot, but it's the fact that you may not trust them. You may still have PTSD from the last relationship from when just you was with little freak ass. You understand? So again, chosen ones, just make sure that you're not allowing your fears to have that mask on you where you attract individuals based upon what you're scared that's going to happen and not what you want for you, okay? So make sure that when you encounter somebody that you get to select your list, okay? Now, with that being said, chosen ones, you have love coming in. So congratulations in advance. I say love first because God's going to have you around your true tribe. God's going to have you around people where you don't got to do things that doesn't align with you in order to come up. God's going to have certain people around you that's going to pour into you, know your value, love you, look at you like you're the most beautiful or handsome person in the world. Again, I speak on behalf of myself. I'm tunnel vision when I like somebody, chosen ones. Like, I'm telling you, everybody else, if I look at anybody else, I'm looking and seeing qualities of my person. So when I'm in love, I can look at this person and I love everything about my person, right? From their freckles to their lips, to their eyes, to their height, to their scent, to the whatever the case may be. I love that. Tunnel vision on you. Everybody else don't matter, right? Now, with that being said, other people could try to present themselves, and I'm looking at them and seeing everything about my partner that I like. So guess what? I'm going to reach out to my partner instead. So there's people that'll come and you'll just see the beauty of your partner in them because that's your divine person. So it's like, oh yeah, she's pretty, but she got eyes like my baby. That's what you understand. That's what you see. Like, yeah, okay, and make you want to reach out to your person. You're going to see signs of your person everywhere. That's how you know, right? You'll know. It's going to be a feeling. Also, chosen ones, I say that your true divine person is going to make you feel safe, make you feel heard. This is somebody that you had people choose money over you. This person is not going to do that to you. If that person does it to you, then they're not your person. Allow somebody else to get presented to you. Your true divine person is going to want to make your life easier. What can I do for you that's going to assist you? You understand? Not cause drama and rifts with you. As far as the person, they're going to check themselves to make sure that they're not allowing past things to bleed off on you as well. So they're going to make sure that their slate's clean before they align with you. You understand? So just know your true divine person is not going to put you in a position to have you question. You have love coming in. Some of you, you may not be aware that this person is eyeing you and seeing you or watching you or clicking on your page, but it's about to get presented. Because I told you, you can only watch from the background for a certain amount of time before your ass is acting like a spy, before your ass is acting like a Lifetime movie network 911 we calling on your ass, okay? So you have to know, chosen ones, we can feel you intuitively. So with that being said, don't be out here lurking and watching from the damn shadows like Melvin's ass or Milton's ass, whatever his ass is that was peeking out the shadows and the bushes and shit. Cut it out. So if you watching for a while, now I'm calling 911 with your emergency, because, sir, do we have a problem? Because you just watching, you ain't say shit, you ain't pursue shit, you ain't do shit. Not what we... Let me know what we doing, okay? There's some people, again, they're watching you, got intentions on what they going to do. Get it together for somebody else step up. You talking about, damn, I was going to ask Shorty to dance. Well, you sat there in the corner all night. Now somebody else took her hand. Now she's smiling, getting spun all around and all that shit because you was sitting in the shadows like a weirdo. Cut that out. There's some of you chosen ones, if you don't take the opportunity, somebody else going to step up, all right? So, with that being said, your true divine people are going to present themselves. They're going to know because they're going to, hey, when can I see you? It ain't no, we going to see what we going to do and one day. I don't want no damn pen pal. We might start off writing. Shit, but if you writing, write me a song. Write me a poem. Shit, write me a response. I don't need no damn pen pal. If I wanted a pen pal, I would have stuck with the past masculine who's about to be in the pen. Because a lot of these past people, motherfuckers, are about to get booked. I'm just letting you know. A lot of these people were doing some fraud shit. I don't care if it was from 2020, you getting booked, bucko, okay? There's certain people, absolutely not. No. So again, I'm not for that pen pal. I like some physical action, baby. I need to know, I need to be able to smell you. I need to be able to be around you. Shit. People are out here thinking that you don't exist because your ass ain't present. No. Absolutely not. I need my masculine to know, baby, just like I'm going to show you all, you show me all too. You let these feminines know. Because like I told you, we smell other people. I'm territorial. I can smell somebody in your energy. I can smell shorty over there smiling and shit. What y'all smiling about? What y'all like, soon as a female get close to you, I want you to bring up me, baby. Like, oh yeah, matter of fact, my girl would love that. My shorty would love that. Oh, I really wish my masculine was here. What you smiling over there for? I'm just trying to say. But also have people around you chosen. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want people to have access to you like I have access to you. Even you sending, it might sound petty, even you sending the same emojis to these motherfuckers. No, put something different, okay? What you sending me is different. We not the same. So I don't want shorty over there. Because some of y'all act like y'all don't know what's going on. Oh, I ain't know. Y'all got work husbands and work wives that are going to get you fucked up in real life. Cut that shit out. Okay? You out here. Talk about you ain't no shorty like you. Yes, you did. And you know that you mess around with her ass too. Cut it out. We don't like. With that being, yes, shows them right. With that being said, you don't want somebody who allows them, other people to have access to them like they have access with you, okay? Absolutely not. I like my person is, you're designed for me. Okay, you ain't gonna be out here doing certain things. Every time that you pop out, you know that you a representative of me as well. So how you carrying us? How you carrying our household? How you carrying our future children? How you carrying certain moves that we gonna do? How you carrying your future wife or your future husband? Because I want to see how you carry yourself single to see if you somebody I even need to be connected to. You understand me? Because again, if you can't hold your composure, if you gotta entertain everybody who wants to get entertained, then do not entertain me at all right? So I say this show, okay, so with that being said, chosen ones, select somebody who selects you. Select somebody who not gonna play about you. Select somebody who corrects their ways for you. Somebody who, again, a lot of you're going to be doing business with your divine person, okay? So you may have been wondering as far as what's the next move. You're going to be making moves with your divine individual. So you got businesses that are about to be booming. There's certain people, chosen ones, that you were trying to have this person as a partner. This person, it didn't work out because your true divine person is going to align with you, right? So you guys are going to go into business together. So this person could have had 9 out of the 10 things, but they didn't have all of the things, so they're not your person. But this new person coming in, it's going to make sense, all right? So there's certain partnerships that are ending where you may actually be aligning with somebody who could just be getting out of a connection. Does that mean that they are not ready for you? No, because the whole time that they was with that person, they could have been praying for certain things to come through, and they actually are things that were wrapped up in you. So you, and some of you chosen ones, you could be getting out of a fresh relationship not realizing you're about to enter one. And it's not because you're jumping from person to person. It's because all the prayers that you had when you was with that person from the past, that they didn't have the ability to provide those things, you asked for them. So they started manifesting. So as soon as you disconnected from that person who was blocking it from coming through, all of a sudden all of those things start rushing towards you. So you could have been asking for attention, recognition, love, whatever the case may be. That past person didn't have the ability to provide you those things. That was actually a blockage. Now you remove that barrier and everything's going to be flooding towards you, okay? So now you got somebody who's going to come instantly want to love on you. Somebody who, and not just sexually, but are they going to be attracted to you physically? Absolutely, chosen ones. You don't want somebody who is just attracted this way but not attracted that way. No, you want somebody who everything about you they love. Everything. You understand? So ain't no sucking in. It ain't no rocking this, rocking that. No. You in your divine form, whatever you want to be on, that's who they're going to like, okay? So whether or not you got the bundles or you got the baldy, whether or not you got the 6-pack or you got that fat pack, whether or not your ass got abundance or you about to get that, they going to know your value, okay? So do not settle, please, okay? Now, with that being said, you got certain people that are about to pop up in your life and it's going to go quicker, but you have to be able to accept that. You have to know that you've been calling these things in, but they couldn't get presented because you have the past people in a position. So there's some people that you were trying to mold into the perfect partner, chosen ones, like, oh, they got potential, but they was not a boss. They was not the person who was supposed to be playing that position with you. They could have had abundance, they could have had that, but they wasn't for you, right? So with this being said, you're about to align with your true divine person, where y'all gonna make moves happen, where again certain things are going to align for you, certain things are gonna come in fruition for you, come towards you, whatever the case may be. Okay, so look, I say, because some of y'all are like, you don't want love right now, you just try to get your finances. Does it make sense for you to get your finances first and then have to go and plug through these people that are wanting you for you, or wanting you based upon what comes with you? So some of, again, your wealth is getting hidden because God wants you to see certain people's intentions. God wants you to see who's really for you before he has what comes towards you, right? So the people around you may be somebody that's going to use you. They know that you have certain things that are faded towards you, and they just stay in there to try to have a come up. Whereas your divine person, chosen ones, they're going to see you when you're in the process of building it. They already see you like you abundant before the abundance even comes. They know that you got $1 million soul in a sense, and they know that it's a matter of time before it comes into fruition, right? So be around. You're going to be aligning now. Know that it's a matter of time before it comes into fruition, right? So be around. You're going to be aligning now, where love is going to come before the finances. And you may try to move backwards, where you're like, nah, I'm going to get this first before I get that. Some of you done built up everything that you can build by yourself to the full potential, and you're wondering how you can take it to the next level. You can't by yourself. God's going to bring somebody else who has another piece of that puzzle, a piece of that. That's like a race, right? Think about it. This person who's running, especially relays, they can't, this other person can't start running until the other person sends hands in the baton. So there's some people, chosen ones, that your next move is being hindered until you align with the individual you're about to get introduced to, because that person is going to hand the baton to you. Now you get to run the race. Now you get to go and do your portion, right? Do your part. So just know, chosen ones, love and friendships are coming in first. Okay, so don't be out here feeling less of yourself. Make the best of it. You ain't got a bunch of money to go buy a whole new wardrobe. Excuse me. Put certain pieces together. You know how to put shit together. You got this shirt, make it happen with this, make that. Some of you chosen ones, God also is going to have you getting rid of certain things, right? So pertaining to clothes, make do with what you got. But there's some that God, you have to realize gluttony goes all the way around. So too many partners, that's gluttony. I don't know who taught y'all or told y'all. That was a lie when people say, oh, you have a history, men are not naturally monogamous. That's not true. If you ask all of these people that are in open relationships, or these whatever the fuck it's called, you understand, they say, well, I like this person because they got this quality, and this person got this one. They're used to people that have certain shit missing. So this person might got the looks, this person might got the ass, this person might got the finance, but they haven't met somebody who had everything inside of them. So if they truly met the person who had everything to divinely align, they wouldn't be going with all these multiple people. It never works out. So having more than one person is gluttony. What you need that for when you got everything that you need at home? Why you need shorty? Because her attention. When you got somebody who is giving attention to you, speaking life into you, gives love towards you, speaking abundance to you, you only touching what you touching because of this individual, whatever the case may be. That's gluttony. It's not just eating a lot of things. Gluttony also is if you having a million outfits and all of that shit got tags on them, and you only keep a few fits in rotation. So again, chosen ones, some people can look at you crazy like, oh, shorty sits there and swaps this out and wears that. We are only going to wear what we want to wear. Why would we have a whole 2 rooms full of clothes that never get access to? Some shit that you outgrow. Think about when you have a baby. Newborns grow real quick. So whatever they don't wear at that point in time, there's going to be a point in time where they no longer can fit it. Now that's wasted unless you have somebody. So chosen ones, it's polygamy. Thank you, baby. Because I'm like, where's that word? I was trying to think about the word. But yeah, all these polygamists, or they are not really happy. You always see it never work out. It's because the people that are in a relationship, they doubt themselves. They feel like certain pieces of them are missing. So they bring multiple people in to fulfill those pieces of them. When you fully fulfill within you, you're not going to spread yourself thin to multiple individuals. You're going to know your value. You're going to know that this person has everything you need. It's that one-stop shop. So this person got looks, they got brains, they got goals, they got dreams, they got admiration, they got faith, they got God, all of that. I want that. I don't want no, ew, no thank you. Because again, if I see you, other people got access to you, I get disgusted. I'm no longer interested. Fuck out of here. Oh well, I'm not interested in you no more. Because if other people got access to you, you're tarnished. You're no, ew. You're contaminated. So you're saving yourself. If I'm saving myself for my divine masculine again, so I've been celibate for a few years, chosen. When I say a few, I'm talking about 3, 4 type years, right? But who's counting? Now, have we had the opportunity to pop? Have we had the opportunity to do certain stuff? Yes. But I know my value. I know I want to sit there and wait for the right one. I know that I done sat there and built up all this energy that the next person that I pour into sexually, oh yeah. You understand? You getting all that abundance, all of that comes with that, whatever the case may be. You know your shit is not, you know. So with that being said, why would you attract a partner who's passing their shit out there? I don't want no, if I'm holding my stuff together, when we get temptations too, we have certain lustful energies that try to attack us, certain people that want to do certain things to us too. Just because we ain't doing them don't mean that we didn't want to do it. We just waiting to do it with the right people. You understand? So again, if you see your partner passing their shit out, nah, you can't be my partner then. Ew, nasty, contaminated. You're out of here. Fuck out of here, bucko. 3 strikes, you're out. And before you even get to 3, that first strike, your ass is out. You understand? So, as far as somebody who needs attention from everybody, I don't know. Are you giving yourself attention? If you need everybody to always give you, speak life into you, make you feel, do you feel positive about you? I don't need no following ass person. We need leaders, okay? So masculine, select the feminine that isn't easily swayed by their friends, easily swayed by their family, can think about themselves, think for themselves, can do for them as well, doesn't need somebody to bribe them or try them in order for them to succeed. They know they have the ability to build their dreams, right? Feminists, get you a masculine that is not going to entertain everybody who wants to entertain them. Somebody who's going to take the risk with being with you because they know that although they may lose those people they're not supposed to be connected to, they also are making room for the things that God is bringing to them. So therefore, again, chosen ones, do not settle at this point in time. Now, after your love does arrive, those finances are quick behind. Those finances is right there. It's like as soon as you get into love, you hitting 777. You hitting the jackpots. You understand? So just know that you got finances coming. Right now, you're about to get presented an opportunity. Some of you don't even realize that behind the scenes, people have been speaking opportunities in front of you. Certain people have been bringing you up in conversations that you didn't even know that was going to get presented to you. You just been doing you. And people been watching it. People been acknowledging it. So some of y'all got big opportunities that's coming pertaining to finances. I'm talking about you hitting the lottery in a sense. Now, some of y'all are going to hit the lottery. Go based upon your intuition. When God tells you to go play that, play that. If you don't win that day, God was just warning you or wanted to see what you was going to do, because the next time he tells you to, that's when all your dreams is going to come true. All right, some of you got job opportunities where you're going to be on public platforms, so you're going to be the person that everybody looked over. Now you're going to be the person that nobody can not see. You understand? So again, you're going to be getting big opportunities that's presented to you. You hear me? I'm talking about chosen ones that's going to change the dynamic of your life. You're going to go from stretching this, riding on fumes in your whip, 10 in the tank, to you fully, you on full. You got a few vehicles. You got a house, your dream house that you're driving to with the individuals inside that are patiently and proud of you, that are waiting for you. You got a house, your dream house that you're driving to with the individuals inside that are patiently and proud of you, that are waiting for you, that are encouraging you. You're going to be surrounded by happiness, not settling, okay? So, 1 second. We're waiting for you, that are encouraging you. You're going to be surrounded by happiness, not settling, okay? So, 1 second. Okay, so somebody said, Okay. No, I'm sorry. I thought you was asking the question, but I agree with you. Okay. So, what are you doing it for? Are you? I seen somebody say that you're doing it for the greater cause of humanity. That's what you're supposed to do. Your intentions is going to, things are gonna play out. All right. But again, chosen ones, certain people that you cross paths with, they're gonna get options. They're gonna get. The enemy is going to try to have certain people work against you, turn on you, deter from you, in order to try to sabotage certain things from you. Now, the people who stick by you and stick with it, positive things are going to come with them. They're going to get the benefits that come with you, so they're not going to have to worry about nothing either, right? So this is almost going from you being the underdog, you being the person who feels like you're without, to you're the person that has everything and you're able to hand out. You understand, sir? I'm telling you, you'll have a whole new world that's about to arrive, okay? Now, with me saying that, I'm going to reference Aladdin. So you know how everybody tried to get in that cave with all the jewels, with all the stuff, right? I forget the masculine, but you know the evil one that was like, hey, you go in here. He wanted all the wishes. He wanted all of that, right? But nobody could get in that cave. Every time they try to enter, they got chased away because they ain't had that energy, right? So some of you chosen ones, just like Aladdin, you starting off in poverty. You starting off struggling. You starting off without certain finances, right? But only you have the energy that can open to get to all that abundance. Jafar, thank you, babies. Listen, y'all be on them names, right? Now, so you have certain people that again, they try to get to certain abundance, they try to get to certain opportunities, but they got certain doors shut in their face instead. You got that energy. So just like Aladdin, he went from looked over, went from feeling like he had barely enough to survive to he was the only person that was able to open that cave at that time. See, what you have to do, chosen ones, is make sure that you're staying in your truth and that you remain to be continue to be who you are. Don't allow this power that's about to get presented to change you. So again, God is training you for a position that you're about to be in, but you are to be a boss. You are not to turn into no demon. You are not allowed to able or not going to allow this hype to get to your head. You're not going to change your morals for the monetary gains that you're going to be receiving. You are to be you and be the divine light that other individuals can see too. You understand me? So a lot of these individuals, demonic people, are getting whooped out of their position, and you're about to be placed in this position. So there's certain people that stepping down, getting fired now, whatever the case may be, and now the invitation is going to be extended to you. And guess what? You're going to be the right individual that shows individuals that if they follow their dreams can come through true. Two, you're going to put opportunities for people. Do you know? And I'll tell you from personal experience, there's certain people that two, you're going to put opportunities for people. Do you know? And I'll tell you from personal experience, there's certain people that I encountered, right? Musicians, these are people coming up, okay? I'm not just talking about the ones that established now. I'm talking about there's certain people, chosen ones, even down to caterers for food that I've encountered that I told you, anybody that I come in contact with, I look at their soul because I'm like, yo, I know where I'm headed. I know everything that got presented to me. So I like to build my team, but I like to build my team with people who deserve those positions, not people that are just in those positions because people placed them there, right? So I pay attention to everything. When I tell you opportunities that have gotten presented to me, I have been in a position to relay certain names, put other people's name on, and people from my past that would have been gotten this opportunity, because they didn't stay solid, now they see nothing. Now somebody else gets put in that position. So again, chosen ones, just know this, stay solid. Stay solid, now they see nothing. Now somebody else gets put in that position. So again, chosen ones, just know this, stay solid. Because you don't know who's speaking on behalf of you. You don't know who's trying to, wants to recruit you for their team. You don't know who is speaking positive things on you that's going to make your dreams come true, but they see you as an important piece of the puzzle as well. They know in order to get to where they're going to or maintain what they had, that they need a piece that you have, and they got a piece to give you as well. You understand me? So when I tell you that you stay in your faith, you stay exactly who you're supposed to be. Don't change because of these demonic energies. Don't sit there and allow them to deter you. I'm telling you right now, you got opportunities that's about to get presented to you that nobody would believe. See, when you was telling them that God told you that you were about to have things come in, the past people didn't believe it because they couldn't see it. They didn't believe it. So they thought that you couldn't get it. Now all of a sudden, chosen ones, you got away from them and now you're getting it. Now all those opportunities present and you're getting recognition. That abundance is coming in. See, when you align in your purpose, the profit is the last to come. Because God wants to see, are you doing this because this is truly you? This is because what you're aligned to do? Are you doing it for monetary gain? And I can tell you, chosen ones, some of you, again, you've been pushing through. Your profit is coming. It's coming with love, recognition, attention. So step out of your comfort zone. Which brings me to this last part. Now, I know I've been going for a little minute, but let me attention. So step out of your comfort zone. Which brings me to this last part. Now, I know I've been going for a little minute, but let me just make sure. Out of your comfort zone. Which brings me to this last part. Now, I know I've been going for a little minute, but let me just make sure. I just want to make sure I relate. Coming, right? Have abundance coming in. You have opportunities, but babies, you're going to have to know when they're getting presented to you. So, chosen ones, I could speak on behalf of myself, right? So, I've been encouraged to get more social. I'm a social individual. Like back in the day, especially, I go out and all of that. But I'm not on that type of time. I don't like clubs. I like art museums. I like making art. Shit, I don't want to be out here. I don't want to go to the club. I'm out here. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be. Be social how you want to be social, okay? So that means be you. Don't sit there and go to an area that don't make sense unless God's guiding you. So if you're somebody who doesn't want to be in the club every weekend, why would you be in the club every weekend to find your person who likes being in the club every weekend? And then when you're with them, it's not going to work for you, right? Make sure that you know what you want. Make sure that you're aligning with the people that you want to align with, right? So again, you want somebody, it's yin and yang, so they may be more social than you, but they're also going to be social with you, doing the things that you want to do too, okay? So just know, pay attention, but this is the time for you to allow yourself to be seen. We've been shut out for a while. We've been working for certain things, but now the evil's getting cleared out. So this is a time where God is going to have you start to allow yourself to be open to possibilities, right? And I can speak on behalf of myself. I definitely got encouragement. I like seeing certain people fall in love. I like seeing people have things come in for themselves, right? So I can say this, my friend, I watched them, I observed their profile and all of that. I was encouraged to step out and finally allow somebody to, or get into the idea of allowing somebody to get close to me again. I'm watching them. They posting up with their little boos with the matching fits, tongue out, you understand, smiling and shit. They out here traveling the world. They out here living for them. So I could say for half myself, I done been there, done that, as far as traveling and all of that, whatever the case may be. I sat myself down for a moment to get certain things together. I'm working on my bigger dream, right? So I was on a mission. I'm investing in my business. I ain't had time to be around a bunch of people. I haven't been in a relationship, even entertaining anybody in more than 7 years. You understand? I had a person I messaged maybe 5 years ago type shit, but no, not nobody romantically. I haven't been on that tip. I've been focused, right? Now this is a season where guys look, baby, you've been focused. You did the work you're supposed to do. Now you're about to align with your true divine masculine. So when I talk, chosen ones, people never know if, and this is how you're supposed to be. People will never know if the person got presented or not, because I carry myself like I'm already married. Shit, sometimes I go and put that little fake ring on just so people won't entertain me. Nope, I'm already claimed. But I will say this. Sorry, I felt like I was about to sneeze. But I will say this, chosen ones. But I will say this. Sorry, I felt like I was about to sneeze. But I will say this, chosen ones. Carry yourself correctly, but be open now for your divine person to come. Because there's some people, chosen ones, that haven't even pursued you because they felt like you already had someone. There's certain people that, because I'm being reserved, I stay to myself, I don't try to be seen, they thought I was mean. Then they start speaking to me like, yo, you cool as shit. Why you understand? People have been extending themselves to me, chosen ones. Now, not every opportunity or offer am I taking, but no, am I considering being more social? Shit, I've been going out to eat more, taking myself on dates. I've been going out to eat with my son as well, being more social. You understand? Stepping out of certain comfort zones, but playing the scenery. You understand? So some of you, God's guiding you to Start to step out. Allow people to notice you. Allow people to see you. You understand? Again, some people feel intimidated by you and you don't even know that. Some people are looking at you like you're so valuable and they feeling less of themselves, so they don't even pursue you because they feel like you're going to turn them down. For people that are like that, you never know. That person could be waiting for you too. You never know if that person is going to embrace you, accept you, or not. Shoot your shot. Okay? I shoot my shot, baby. Whether or not that's through basketball, whether or not that's at the gun range, whether or not I'm shoot my shot, baby. Whether or not that's through basketball, whether or not that's at the gun range, whether or not I'm shoot my shot, baby. Whether or not that's through basketball, whether or not that's at the gun range, whether or not I'm shooting my shot. So that I'm sometimes y'all now that are shot shooters, where we shooting our shot, this is a season where you step back, you allow somebody else to shoot their shot at you. So this is a season where now your person is going to be pursuing you. Now these people are going to be showing that they're interested in you. Now this is a season where you're getting catered to. So you used to be the caterer, now you're going to let somebody else feed you. Now you're going to let somebody else provide for you. So this is a season, chosen ones, where you stepping into a whole new light. You understand? So with that being said, be open to receiving this love. Be open to receiving attention. Be open to receiving the acknowledgement. Certain gifts that you're going to be gifted. You're going to be going from not getting attention to now this person is showing you off, buying certain things for you. From not getting attention to now this person is showing you off, buying certain things for you, whatever the case may be. So, chosen ones, be open, okay? I love you. I'm excited for you. Start feeling cute for you. When people say who you getting cute for, you open, okay? I love you. I'm excited for you. Start feeling cute for you. When people say who you getting cute for, you get cute. I love you. I'm excited for you. Start feeling cute for you. When people say who you getting cute for, you get cute. I love you. I'm excited for you. Start feeling cute for you. When people say who you getting cute for, you get cute. I love you. I'm excited for you. Start feeling cute for you. When people say who you getting cute for, you get cute. In my bio, so if you do encounter somebody and you're wondering, is this a karmic, is this a test, or is this your true divine feminine or masculine, I got you. If you're wondering as far as certain cycles that's still connected to you, that's my bio. So if you do encounter somebody and you're wondering, is this a karmic, is this a test, or is this your true divine feminine or masculine, I got you. If you're wondering as far as certain cycles that's still connected to you that's blocking you, I got you. The links in my bio. If some of you are wondering about your future, things that are about to occur, I got you. The links in my bio. Okay, but I gotta get up off here because I do have a few coaching sessions to do. I love you so much, chosen ones. I will post this on YouTube. Just know if you need me, I got you. Now I will say, if you are following me on TikTok, please